Okay, we're on to the next phase. The next phase, so we had really good success with the ejector. It's gone forever. We had really good success with the ejector motor, and so we'll take these motors off and see if we can get the scraper motor and the apron motor to get cleaned up, and hopefully they can just be operational, same as that one. I'm hoping that there's enough life left in that up there. I did just check the continuity of that motor and between the three phases. And this motor there's no shorts. Okay, so I put a bit of WD-40 on there. We removed the set screw. I got this, just a welding pipe stand to try back this guy up. Oh yes. Come on off of there. Maybe we don't even need it now. So we got the scraper bowl chained up with that chain. The cables are loose. I don't want to take this spool out. I just want to leave it there. This cable, it looks like this cable is actually in really good shape. It looks like it's new, it's galvanized, and I just want to leave everything threaded the way it is. Hopefully we can just pull this gearbox and electric motor right out. So if I can get this to separate, then this can just kind of stay in there. It's almost supported fully, or shielded fully, so it should stay there. But that, look at that, that came off really nice. I think I'm the first to put hammer marks in this. We basically chipped off the paint. Look at that. Look at this big fella. Just like the other one, this is as shiny as the day it was machined. There's even still some grease on there. So we'll see if we can just get this to, so there's splines and a bit of a taper, so if we can just get this to pop off, then hopefully this big drum will just stay there. Maybe we'll just put this on there for a minute. Here, I'll show you. So it's actually, get out of the shadow here. So one cable comes from that side and goes and wraps this way on the drum. The other cable for this side goes down there and wraps around the drum. So when this drum turns, it raises and basically pulls on both cables at once. So if we can just get this guy to pop loose from that shaft and just stay in there, that would make things very easy. So we'll try to just get him to come off the splines. Then there's 4 big bolts right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that hold the gearbox to this big heavy plate here. And I believe then, you know, that there's a stabilizer there, but I believe this whole unit will just come out and up. It'll just come out and up, and then we'll take this unit inside like the last one. Okay. Gone forever. Here's a There we go. Is it loose? Oh yeah. Let me get it. I can get it to wiggle. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay, let's look in there. What do you see? Not much. Well, there it is. Okay, so I think we'll, I think I might maybe put like a strap or something, just so this didn't fall down and lose all of its winding. But yeah, I think now we can just slide that motor off. Okay. Tighten, loosen. Okay, that's a good sign. There's a rock stuck in there. Oh, come on, fit. It'll fit in there. I'll never get you out. Oh, perfect. See if this will do it now. Oh yeah, okay. There's 2. More. There's road tar. There's road tar everywhere. Like they drove it down a road that had been freshly tarred or oiled back in the day, because it's splattered all over the whole machine. Okay. My guess is that those are going to be fine thread. They're going to be fine thread again. And that's part of the reason why lots of this stuff has come apart as easy as it has is fine thread always, for me anyways, came apart easy. Okay, we got them all broke loose. Now we can use a ratchet and spin these guys out. Okay, so I have 3 of these big bolts out, and I was standing here and I thought, you know, I turned the rotor, and the rotor seems like the rotor is free. So the brakes right now are rusted on. And I thought, you know what, let's just crack this and see. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens if we crack the brakes off and see what it sounds like. Okay, I got these guys broke loose, and we'll take this brake off and we'll see what this looks like. I mean, there's a part of me that knows that I have to take it off and take it all apart and check everything. But there's also a part of me that wants to just see how it feels. I had such good luck with the rear one, and so we'll just see. There's not a lot of travel left. Okay. Yeah, so there's way more clutch packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's four brake packs, or brake discs, I guess you could say. There, this guy, he's pretty rough. He's even missing a tooth. This guy, he still has a nice surface on him. Look at the difference. Okay. Yeah, we gotta pull this spring back. So, hopefully, oh yeah, look at that. Oh. There we go. What's it catching on? Look at that. There's leaves and stuff Oh yeah, and then here, I'll show you. I had preemptively clamped. I clamped these guys on there just to stop this from oh, come on. Just to stop this from falling, this drum from falling out, but it's not gonna fall, but let's just do that again here. Hold on. Look at that. It's near silent. If it wasn't for the if it wasn't for the, here, I'll show you. If it wasn't for the cables making, okay, can you see that? Look at that. I think it spins, well, I never knew what the other one spun like because of course it wasn't together, but, and then when we put it back together, it was pretty stiff because new seals and new bearings and everything, but look at that. And then there is some backlash. I wonder how much from this end. Oh no, not that much. Look at, I can spin it. I couldn't barely spin the other one. Look at that. Well, this is great news. This is great news. This, yeah, this is great news. The sun there. It spins so nice. Now, there is a part of me that, of course, is like, no, just put it together. But by how much corrosion were on the stator and the rotor, I would hate to just, you know, try to run it and have it arc through and actually damage it. So before I spun anything, I tested to see if there was any shorts in the 3 of the phases to each other, and everything was clear, or there was no shorts. So I'll still take it apart and clean up the stator and the rotor, just because there could be, you know, some little build up and then it's all over. So great news. Yeah, so anyways, we'll pull this guy off now. One big bolt left here on the top there, and yeah, that is amazing. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, we'll get it off there. Okay, I got the truck out of the way, got the skid steer holding it up with I have some weight on it. And then also this, I'll show you here in a sec. Whoever built there's a gusset underneath the electric motor, and they didn't just put a bolt hole through and have the bolt do all of the shear. They put the bolt through and had the hole, and then, but below the flat bar, they welded a piece of flat bar, and so it means that I can have that bolt loose and ready to come off while it's still taking some weight, so that's cool. So we got the other 3 bolts out, and like I was saying earlier, they are big fine thread bolts, and so they came right out. I think there's not alignment pins or dowels that align this to this, I don't think. I think it's just relying on the bolts, but so this last one is probably going to be stiff, but anyways, it's working. Fine thread, fella. Okay, so that means that this should be... Okay, so this guy down here. Can you see that guy? Let's give this a little... Okay, well, that's not working. Let's try this. How about that bolt's making a liar out of me. So, yeah, pretty exciting that these bearings and brushes seem at least free of corrosion, or we'll see what once we get inside it, but I mean, you can tell that it's the seals, that one big seal on the last gearbox, it was like a big kind of felt seal, so I don't know how effective it would have been at keeping that much oil in. And then the seal in the seal in this I don't know if you could see here, this grease seal, there was no rubber at all. It was just like relied on a couple of different offset washers, so we'll put new stuff in here. Okay, so now we are, let's see what happens. Look at that. Okay, I think we'll fire up the skid steer and see if we can just pull this guy out. Wonder how close we are to its balance point. That gearbox looks really heavy. Oh yeah, it's moving slow. I think this side's way heavier than this side, but it's a little late. A little late for that. Okay, keep working it. There we go. Now let's just see. That's not that. Oh, is it on that? Well, here goes. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's heavy now. Okay. Should be able to lift it up now. This guy looks like he's okay. All right. Okay, well, there it is. Look at this big fella. Hopefully, we can just pop this guy off and replace this seal right here. That'd be awesome. Looks like it's been weeping from here, so when the motor comes off, we can hopefully just pop that seal out. I'll still pop this guy apart and we'll look in there, but yeah, and then up here, this guy, yeah, you know what I'll do? I will I'll put, now that that's, I'll put a clamp. Put a clamp up here, and that'll stop it from falling out. Okay, there. Well, let's go up there and look at that too. There you can see inside there. Now that cable is kind of funny. Oh, up. Let's see. Yeah, so that's fairly straightforward. Just bolts on here. Looks like there's some dowel pin holes maybe. It looks awfully naked up here right now with nothing in there. Anyways, it's looking good. It's looking good.